All right, everybody, I just wanted to say hello and also to go over the activity for today. So, Miss Duthman it's driving her nuts, all of the gum spots on campus. Those dark gum spots that even after you scrape the gum that somebody left on the sidewalk is still left. She wants you to clean it up. You are going to start a gum spot cleaning company, and she is going to pay you. That's right. How much did I say here? She's going to pay you, sorry, $1,000 to clean up all the gum spots on campus. Pretty good deal. It does cost your company and just labor and cleaning supplies 20 cents per spot to clean up. So you have to decide whether you take the offer or not. Well, what information do you need? Feel free to pause and think about that. I'm going to fill it in right now. Yeah, you need to know the number of gum spots. So, are you going to spend 7 hours counting all the gum spots on campus? No, that would be a big waste of time. Part of this lab, and I'll get back to how we're actually doing this, is to get you working A, with spreadsheets, B, with virtual measurement tools, and C, to learn one way that we estimate populations. So I'm going to show you a map of the school here in just a second, but you are basically cleaning up gum spots for the entire school. Only 25% of the school is actually spots where people spit their gum. So whatever you get for the area of the school, only 25% of that is the area that you're actually cleaning up. So what do we need? This is a unit analysis problem. You need to know the total area of the school, and then you need to know, and I would do it in meters squared, and then you also need to know the average gum spots per meter squared. So instead of counting all the gum spots, you can randomly select, I would say, 5 locations around campus. Grab a meter stick, make a 1 meter by 1 meter square, count the number of gum spots in that 1 meter by 1 meter square. Do 5 of those. Then take the average of those 5. Okay, and I'll show you how we're going to do that here in just a second. And so then you have the average gum spots per meter squared times the total meter squared, which is all of campus, but just 25% of it. And then you have the number of gum spots. And then what I want you to lastly do is multiply that by 20 cents per gum spot and see what is the total dollar value of your gum spot cleanup. So for this activity, I'm going to go ahead, and what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open a spreadsheet. Okay, and so just a new spreadsheet, and I just want you to get used to using, and on this spreadsheet, you're going to have a quadrat. Those are just our sampling quadrats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to have gum spots. Okay. And I'm just going to put in some random numbers here. Let's see, a 4, 7, 8, 1, 0. Okay. And then you're going to use a formula here. You're going to type equals average and then open parentheses, and you select the cells that you want to take the average of, and boom, it's 4. And so this is going to be our average. Okay. And then we're going to have the area of campus, right? So Carmel High area. And like I said, we're going to do this in meters squared. And whatever you get there, and let's just say it's 30, no, that's a really big number. I don't know what you're going to get. Let's say it's 3,000. And then cleaning area, it is going to equal the number above times, which is an asterisk in spreadsheets, 0.25, or divided by 4, however you want to do that. And that's the area that you're actually cleaning. And then you would simply do the gum spots total which is going to just be equal to the average number of gum spots times the cleaning area. So that's the number of gum spots, and then the cost to clean up is just going to be equal to the gum spots times 20 cents, 0.2. So there is an easy way to do that. So I want you to get familiar, which is like using spreadsheets, using that, and then how to measure. In a perfect world, I'd have you measure in Google Earth, except it looks like they took that functionality away from Chromebooks. Yes, I'm crying. So I'm hoping that you can use Google Maps to do this instead. Map. Here we go. By the way, I am officially in Peru. This is my nice hotel room. This will be the last nice hotel room that I have for a long time. In about 2 hours, I'm headed off for the jungle to be a myrmecologist and an educator fellow for 12 days. Well, gee whiz. Google Maps just does not want to open. By the way, you can name this spreadsheet. I do want everybody to make their own. And the reason for that is that I really want everybody to get used to using these tools, which we're going to be using all the time. And then as far as the actual deliverables here, this is pretty clear right here. You're making a data table, you're answering questions, and then you're writing a letter to Miss Duthman. Okay? So for finding the area here, it's bringing up, looks like Lima here. You can zoom in on the high school, all right, and you can just trace the boundaries of the high school. On Google Maps, there is a measurement tool, and the way you get to that, I found out, is by right-clicking. Sorry, the internet here is very slow. Is by right-clicking. Is by right-clicking. And it opens up a drop-down menu, and one of the options is a measurement tool. And what you can do is you can just actually trace the boundaries of the school, and you make a polygon there, and then it will give the area of that polygon that you traced. In this case, the polygon is going to be the boundary of the school. Just make sure that the first and the second line are all connected, and also make sure that you are in the units of meters squared. Okay, I don't think this is gonna work for me, so I'm gonna trust that you can take my verbal directions on how to do that, or look it up if you need to, how to find an area on Google Maps. You can try and see if Google Earth is working, but I doubt that that's the case. So that's the activity for today. Part of this means you are going out on campus with a meter stick and a small group of 2 to 4 people. Make sure that you are responsible and not disturbing other classes when you're doing that. Mr. Dooner will hold you to that. That's it, folks. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on Monday.